Hello everybody, this is the second video for Log Cabin. So you're going to get out all of your pieces, and I would set all of your pieces by their shape size. So this is my outer one, that's my outer two. And it's best, again, if you have this labeled, so hopefully you labeled it, which will make it a lot easier for you. All right. I'm going to start with my inners. I'm going to flip them over so I can't see the words. And I'm going to use stick glue. So that's what you need to grab. I prefer the purple. It just seems to be stronger and works better. The all-purpose just really doesn't work as well. If you want to use liquid glue because your stick glue is not working, you're more than welcome to. What you want to do is glue the inner, sorry I did that wrong, glue the inner word, inner two. So every time you glue, you want to make sure you're gluing a word on there. And then glue it inside of your inner one. Press that down for about 10-15 seconds, and that should be for each of those. Now this one only gets one. I'm going to set it aside. Then I'm going to move on to my middles. So I'm going to have my middle one and my middle two. I'm going to glue my middle two on top of the wording inside of there. All right, and then as you get finished, I would set them aside. Okay, now you're going to want to get a piece of black paper to attach all this to. And I would flip it around and see what side's the best. Whatever side's not the best, I would write my name on. Obviously it's got markings on it, so I'm going to choose this one. Use a white colored pencil. And then you want to write whatever class you are. So this one I'm going to write House. Okay. Flip it over, and then you want to line them up first. So with this one, though, it's actually probably best if you go ahead and glue your middle square down. That way you can kind of align them around it after. That way it doesn't move around. So I'm actually going to do that. If you're having trouble, and let's say that you're not very confident about putting it in the middle, let me know. I'll come over and help you. All right, as close in the middle as I can. I'm not going to be perfect because I'm not a robot. All right, hold it down for a little bit, and then I'm going to start lining these up. You're going to need your little log cabin picture. You have that whole big paper, but I just have a little piece of it here. But you're going to need to see that you need to put your middles and line them up a certain way, and then line your big ones up a certain way. They kind of lock into each other. So I'm going to take my middles, and I'm just going to kind of lay them around. And then I'm going to glue them. Okay. Now, log cabin is one of the ones where it's going to probably not fully fit on the whole black square because it takes it all up. So don't worry about getting it to the black exactly perfect because it's not going to be. You can leave a little space if you want in between your different shapes here. Okay, now I'm going to move on to my outer. You want to place those around too because they are also going to be a little tricky. Let's see. I have to kind of gauge where to put these. And if we have to trim the black paper, it's not a big deal. We'll just trim the black after. There we go. Got it. Okay. Whew, this is very bright. All right, and then just go ahead and finish gluing. All right, it's okay if it doesn't exactly line up and you have extra corners. You're gonna flip it when you're done, and you're gonna take this tool called a Baron, and it's basically a printing press tool, but we're going to use it to help us press down and flatten our surface. So you're going to kind of just press. I would press, if you want to, you could, I mean, you can go as long as you want to pressing, but I mean, a good 30 seconds is good. I'm not going to do quite that long just because it's our demo, but yeah. And standing is always preferred when you're doing the Baron. All right, and there you have your log cabin.